What's going on, guys? Sumner Healey from thelandpioneer.com, joined by
Michael Bull with thelandstation.com. What's going on, guys?
So in this video, we're going to break down two really special properties out in Costilla County, Colorado. So this is southern Colorado, right in the San Luis Valley. You've got gorgeous views of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. This is where Kit Carson used to hang out. If you guys know who Kit Carson is, you probably idolized him as a kid. I sure did. This is where he was hanging out. So he was riding his horses, chasing Indians out here, doing crazy stuff. So I'm going to pop on over. I'm going to share with you guys a property that we literally just listed 3 days ago. It's a gorgeous 10.4 acre lot. And Mike, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but first off, can you see my screen?
Loading in. Yeah, you're good.
All right. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I hope you can pull this up in the background. This is the cheapest 10.4 acre lot in all of Costilla County. Mike, am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, I can tell you from without even pulling it up. You're right.
$9,700 is the cash price, or $499 down, $287.
$499 down is absurd.
Yeah, 50 months. I mean, this is a ridiculous deal. This is not going to be around for very long. Last time I had a 10 acre in the same area at $9,700, that thing sold in like 7 days. So I would expect the same from this one. Now, here's what you need to know about this property, right? This is rural recreational land. Do I advise living on this full time? Probably not. Is it a cool place to go take the kids, camp, hunt, ride dirt bikes, shoot guns, do what you want to do? Absolutely. You're literally just steps away from the Rio Grande. I don't know what's going to happen in the world in the next 10 to 20 years, but I tell you, being that close to a body of water, especially an important body of water like the Rio Grande River, not a bad idea. Just from like an investment perspective, I know if S hits the F, I'm going to want to be close to the Rio Grande River, right? So pretty special lot, easy dirt road access getting out there. The photographer that went out there said these are some of the best dirt roads in all of Costilla, Colorado. It's just a beautiful property. Now, why do I say this is a good recreational lot? Well, there's not a ton of infrastructure out here, right? This is open, wild land. If you want neighbors, if you want an HOA, if you want to trim your grass and have rules on how big your house can be, don't move here. If you want to be wild, you want to live off grid, you want to have a spot to go pull that fifth wheel trailer and go camp out for a bit, this is for you. Now, you can camp on this land for 14 days within the 90-day period, or you can get a camping permit, 180 days, get that permit from the county, camp on this property for 6 months. It's gorgeous. I mean, look you can see Blanca Peak, you can see Mount Lindsay from the property. Just about 20 minutes from Fort Garland. It's going to be the main town where you're going to find like general amenities. Now, if you want a Walmart, you want all that good stuff, you're going to head on out to Alamosa, Colorado. It's about 45 minutes from the property. It's a little bit of a bigger town. This is what it looks like driving out to the property. I mean, just this green, lush, open valley. You see Oot Mountain in the background. Here's Highway 142, really, really nice road. There's like no traffic out here. I'm pretty sure you could do like 200 miles an hour on this road and no one would know. But yeah, I mean, just an absolutely special spot. Let's pan around. We're going to hop onto Google Earth. Now, if you guys have watched my due diligence video, you'll know one of the very first things that I want to do anytime when I'm looking at land, I want to look at legal access, physical access, topography. We've got legal access. These are county maintained roads. Physical access is great, right? These are maintained, easy to drive on dirt roads. You would most likely want to clear some of the sagebrush on the property, kind of clear a driveway or clear a home site if that's your deal. I would advise carving some kind of driveway. I just think it's a good idea. The next thing we want to see is topography. How does the property sit? Level property, slight slope in the back half, not a whole lot. The way this property sits is a bit of a rectangle. So it goes all the way back to this end of the road. So you've got two different access points potentially from this property, neither of which are in a flood zone. Let's just kind of zoom out here. The totally flat level land. There is a little bit of a development over here, and I believe power is sitting here. So technically you could run power poles to the property, but truthfully, if I was going to go develop this property, I'm going generator, I'm going water catchment or water delivery, and I'm going septic, or I'm just going on outhouse, to be honest. That's how I would execute on this. And, really, I think the best use here is out here in the summer, go park your trailer, park your RV, get a 180-day camping permit, go mountain bike, go hike, go explore southern Colorado, climb a 14,000-foot mountain. Like, a lot you can do out here. And we're close to New Mexico. So if you live in New Mexico, if you live in Colorado, you live in Denver, either way, you're about 3 hours from Denver. If you're in Albuquerque, I think you're about 3.5 hours as well. So pretty convenient little spot. Great spot to bring the family. I think nowadays kids need to be in nature. They need to show them there's a different way to live, right? Like the way we live nowadays is very different when we look at how humans have evolved. And I think it's so important to give your kids the opportunity. If you have kids, bring them out here, show them what it's like to camp, show them what it's like to own a piece of land and have that self-sufficiency. So I'm going to get off my pedestal. I'm passionate about the stuff, as you can tell. It's a gorgeous property. If you don't take me up on it, you're out of your mind. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Mike, what do you got for us?
That is a cool property. 10 acres in Costilla County is hard to come by. So that's a cool property. All right, let me present here. Mine's going to be pretty similar. It's in Costilla County as well. And we're actually going to be listing this one tomorrow. It should be up on our site. So just keep an eye out for that. So it's actually let me pull it up here. It's going to be two separate parcels side by side. So they're adjoining parcels. Again, we get a lot of buyers that are asking for side by side parcels. So you have the option to purchase each one individually. This smaller one here is about 4.4 acres. This one on the right is about 4.9 acres. So you're 9.5, almost 10 acres for the two of them combined. A little bit more expensive than the one Sumner just talked about, but you're in a little bit different location. So I'll kind of explain why. So real fast, let's actually just talk about pricing for these two. For each one individually, you're doing $199 down and either $240 a month or $293 a month. That's for them individually. If you want to purchase them together, we're just going to double it. So we're looking at $499 down and either $480 a month or $586 a month for 36 months, right? The cash price for them individually is going to be $6,500. If you buy them together, there is a little bit of a discount. You're getting them at $12,500 for the two of them together, right? Sweet. So here's some views from the property. Yeah, the nice thing about this, let me pop over to the JS map real fast. And if I zoom out here, this right here is the Sangre de Cristo Ranches. If you're looking at buying a lot in this area, you're upwards of 12 to 15,000 for a 5 acre, right? And just because you're close to the mountains here. So we're right in this little pocket next to it, you still get to enjoy all the benefits that these guys get at half the price, right? So let me go back to the views here. So here's some views from the property. This is looking out east to the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Again, looking out east, incredible views out there. Yeah. I'm going to go back to the road access here. Again, in this area, good road access is pretty hard to find. So really good dirt road access coming into the property. This goes directly to the property line here. Right? And another cool thing when we had our photographer go out there, Highway 159 and the highway that's leading this highway, I don't know if you can see it somewhere, this highway here and this highway coming down, the county is starting to pave all of these roads. So once these are all paved, I would imagine you're going to start having some more people building, maybe some more utilities, maybe, I don't know, but that's promising that they're taking the time to build those lots. So pretty cool. They're both zoned residential, recreational. So similar, like you were saying, probably not building a house here. You might, you can see there's a person right here that built a house. I think there's somebody a little bit more south. Yep. Right here that built a house as well. So people do it. But typically you're buying this lot to, camp through the summers, enjoy the winter during the winters or the snow during the winters, park your RV for a few days, whatever it is. I'll pull over to Google Earth here. And then one of the biggest things about these lots is having access to the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. So I don't know if you're a hunter. We have a lot of buyers who love hunting. You do have access to the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. I think there's 4,500 acres of common land, and it's famous for their elk hunting. So you're probably, if I can zoom out here, you're probably 10, 15 minutes from the basin. Here's the Sangre de Cristos. You're probably 10, 15 minutes to actually get to the basin. And you're free to use that land, hunt there. I don't know if you can camp in the mountains, but you can camp on your property, use the mountain range during the day. So pretty cool awesome property to have. Having two lots side by side in this area is not that common. They're typically all about 5 acres, but typically you're going to buy them, pretty far apart from each other. So look out for these in the next couple of days. We'll be listing them again, 2 adjoining lots, Costilla County. pretty cool
Yeah,
properties.
we'll have the links down below. I think that's a great deal. I mean, I've sold land in Sangre de Cristo ranches, which is literally like stone's throw away from these properties.
Yeah.
12,000, 15,000 for a 5 acre. So
yeah, and you can go look at right now. I think that at 6,500 each and 12.5 for the two combined, we should be the cheapest one in that area right now as far as cash price. So.
Good stuff, man. Well, yeah, if you guys want to find the best deals on Southern Colorado land, head over to thelandstation.com or thelandpioneer.com. You can find some pretty incredible deals. With that being said, be sure to subscribe. We've got new videos coming out every single Wednesday. If you've got questions, contact information is down below, or you can drop us a comment. We'll get back to you like that. Appreciate you guys sticking with us. We'll see you in the next video.
Thanks, guys.